Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you and your family members are doing good because that is the most important thing, and for rest we are here to talk. So as you know, we are following our pattern wise DSA sheet, and in this, after a lot of requests, I am finally going to start strings question. So we have already covered how many different patterns are there in strings and why there are only two patterns called two pointer and sliding window. If you don't know about that, I will add the pattern wise video link here, and I'll definitely recommend you all to check that video out if you have not watched it, or else we can start here. So we'll start with the two pointer pattern, and in this the very first question is reverse a string. Considering you all know, because the question is very easy, I am going to start the second question, which is valid palindrome. So let's read the problem statement. It says we will be given an input array, and here it reads palindrome means we read the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers. It can have non-alphanumeric characters as well, space, gaps, etc. And we have to say if this is a palindrome, means return true or else false. But as you know, we always read the constraint. So the constraint here is s dot length, which is the array length, can go till 2 into 10 power 5. Why we read this? Because to understand ki do we actually need to optimize, and if yes, then what optimization will work. So let's come onto the screen. Here we have been given a string. You can see A in capital letter, and here this A is a small letter, but as per the question, both will read the same. Now we have the gap, and here we have M. So basically we have to ignore this gap, and now we have to read this M and compare with this M. As you can see, these are same, so now we'll move on to the A, and here also A. As they are same, again N and N. Now there is comma, but there is A. It means you have to move forward. Now after this comma we have space. Now again move forward, A. Now compare this A and A. So did you actually visualize the thing ki when we wanted to compare this now with this? Okay, we will only compare when the pointer is actually pointing to any character or any integer like 0 or 0 or 0 1. Yes, apart from this, whether it is actually indicating a hash symbol, question mark, comma, space, underscore, anything apart from alpha and numeric. Alpha means alphabets and numeric means from 0 to 9. Apart from this, we will not compare, we will just keep on moving. But the very first brute force approach which should hit your mind is, suppose you have to check if Aman is a palindrome or not. So we say na ki palindrome is like when we can read same thing from both the ends. So definitely let's reverse this. So when we will reverse this, now we can say ki this needs to be same, and here you can see these are not similar. But now let's take an example of palindrome string. Suppose A, P, A. Okay, so now when you reverse this, it still sounds APA, and now when you match this, AA matches, PP matches, and AA matches. So hence this is a palindrome, but this is not. So in the brute force approach, what we do, we take another string variable, and in that we will reverse this and put in that string. Now one by one we can keep on running, but what will be the time complexity for that? First, when you want to copy all this character, so string length, which is nothing but 2 into 10 power 5 mentioned in the constraint, that much time we will take to copy in S1, correct? Okay, now once we copied, like suppose this APA we have copied. Now again to match every characters, we have to again run for 2 into 10 power 5 size. So in total 2 into 10 power 5, which is nothing but O of n time complexity to copy the whole string S into S1. Again 2 into 10 power 5, which is O of n time complexity to actually check each and every numbers one by one. Will this not get submitted? Definitely it will. Why? Because O of n and n, we are actually taking 2n time complexity, and as the constraint is small, it will definitely get submitted. But in this place, if instead of 10 power 5, if 9 was given now, then you cannot submit this in O of n. But of course this will be slow, and what if the interviewer asks you to optimize this code, and anyhow you are taking the extra space complexity also to copy this and reverse it and then paste it here. And what if the interviewer asks ki, no, you're not allowed to take in extra space complexity? Then you have to think for the optimization. And whenever we talk about optimization, we know about two different patterns in string, which are two pointers and sliding window. But what pattern we will apply here? That will be for sure two pointer. Why? Because we know ki two pointer we apply when we want to compare two different points Only that, exactly 2 different points, and we do not want anything in between for that iteration. In the next iteration, I want this m and this m to be compared and nothing in between. But sliding window is a concept of taking everything but in a continuous manner. But here we want to compare 2 different points instead of taking everything in a continuous array or string. So hence we will apply 2-pointer concept here. So let's see what is the 2-pointer concept. 2-pointer says that you have to start a left pointer from 0th index and right pointer from the last index. Now, as you know the case ki each point should actually indicate a alphanumeric, means it can be alphabet or it can be a number. Instead of that, if it is comma or gap or anything, any extra symbol, then that is not valid. So hence checking if L and R are alphanumeric, yes it is. Now we will check ki if these both indicates the same number, like same character. If they are indicating, does that mean it is a palindrome? No, it is not. Why? Because palindrome string means this definition of like matching L and R pointer should be true for every pointers and not exactly one. So hence, even if they matches now, we have to move our left pointer ahead and right pointer behind and then again check that. But if at any point, if my character does not match, suppose here we have P and here we have A. So if at any point, if our character does not match, so we can definitely say that this is not a palindrome. So hence, instead of looking for a true case, go for a false case. And at the end, if we will not find any such false case, then definitely we'll end up returning true outside the function or for loop or while loop, wherever we are writing our code. So the code will be very simple. Definitely we want to initialize our left pointer, let's say int L, start from 0, and int R will start from s dot length -1, means last index. Now we want to compare left pointer and right pointer. If they matches, definitely we want to move our left and right pointer. So at some point of time, left will be here, right will be here, right? Yes. Now at some point of time, left will be here, right will be here. Yes. Now at some point of time, right will cross and left will cross each other. Now do you think we should still keep on continuing like matching this? No. Or else, if our left and right both pointing to the same element, like same character, do you think we should check for the equality? Because anyhow they are pointing to the same number, so they will be equal only now. So hence we have to stop when they crosses each other. So basically we can close this in a while loop ki while our left is less than right, till then only we want to run it. Okay. Now why not equal to? We can write, but anyhow on equal to it will be same only, then why to check for the equality? So hence now we will start running this while loop, and now we have a left pointer pointing to the starting index and right pointer pointing to the ending index. Now we have to check before matching they are equal or not. As said, we have to check if this is a alphanumeric or not, means it cannot be gap or comma or any other symbol. So in Java we already have inbuilt function called isLetter or digit that will actually return true if it matches with any character or else any digit. So you can use that inbuilt function, or else you can make your own as well. So now we have to read this character pointing at left and right. So we will read that. So to read we have to mention in left and right variable. Remember this we will only do for Java. So s.char at L and s.char at right. So in this way we can fetch the characters pointing to left and right. Now this left and right should be alpha or like is letter or digit, means should be alphanumeric. So how can we do? We'll check ki if not is letter or digit, which is inbuilt function in Java, what? This left character. If this is not matching with alphanumeric, means this is some gap or comma or anything which we have to ignore. So if we have to ignore, we will definitely move our pointer, left pointer ahead. Now the same thing we have to do for our right pointer also, means right character. Ki is letter or digit, which one? The right one. If this is also not matching with my alphanumeric, in that case also we want to move our right pointer behind, else if. So basically we have checked ki if our left pointer or left character is alphanumeric and our right pointer is also alphanumeric. So at the end we have to compare, correct? So now else means they are alphanumeric. So now we have to say ki if left is not is equal to right, can we match this or can we compare this? No, because if you see here now, at starting it was uppercase and it was lowercase. So basically you have to change in one format. So let's change the uppercase into lower. So basically you have to change both into lower because you don't know which one is upper. So hence you will change character dot to lowercase of L of left if they are not matching character. Okay, if they are not matching means we can say this is not a palindrome. So basically here we will return false. Okay, and now if they do not match, this will definitely return false, and if they are matching means they will not return false. So if they are matching, here you can say AA. So definitely we want to go for the second matching. So for that we have to move left pointer also and right pointer also, but left pointer ahead, so we will do left plus plus, and right pointer behind, so we'll do right minus minus. And now we'll come out of this else also. We will keep on doing until this while loop ends, and at the end if it does not return false, so definitely this is a palindrome. So at the end we will return true. Now what will be the time complexity for this code? As you can see here, left and right pointer is actually meeting at some middle length, correct? Here we have not copied anything, we have not taken any extra space complexity, and the time complexity will wholly depend on this while loop, where this while loop is actually stopping when they are crossing each other, means somewhere at mid length. So n by 2 means total O of n time complexity only, and this is far better option than the previous one. Again saying, if in the interview or during the interview, suppose you forget about this inbuilt function we have already in Java, C++ and Python everywhere, but if you forget, you can write your own function, and in the function you're not doing anything, and in the function you just have to check if this left, like this left character sky value is falling in the range from a sky value of larger character A to larger character Z, or smaller character A to smaller character Z, or from 0 to 9. So you can make your own function as well, and anyhow it is going to take O of one time complexity. So here is a Java code. We initialize the left and right pointer, and we are running until they crosses each other. We are taking the left and right character and storing in the L and R character variable. First we are checking if our left character is not alphanumeric. So basically we have to just move the left pointer ahead, or else move the right pointer behind, or at the end if they are alphanumeric means we have to check if they are not matching, converting into lowercase, then return false, and if they are matching still we cannot say it is true. So hence we will move the pointers ahead and behind, and we'll keep on checking until this while loop ends, means the left pointer crosses right pointer, and at the end we'll say yes, it is true. This is how we can make the function if in case you forget the inbuilt function. In this function we'll just check if the character, the C we are looking for, is lying in between A to Z, similarly A to Z and 0 to 9. So if any of this returns true, we will return true. So now we can run this code, and now let's try to submit this, and you will see this is fastest solution because you are applying the two pointer concept. So hence that will take O of n, which is, to be more precise, O of n by 2. Here is a Python code in case if you are from Python background. Here also we applied the same concept, and here in the Python we have is L num, that inbuilt function we have in Python to check if this is alphanumeric or not. And if in case you are from C++ background, so here is your code with the same approach, and here also we have the inbuilt is L num function. So I hope you understood. Now let's go in our sheet and let's mark this question done, and I hope you will also do and submit if not yet done, and if yes, you already did this earlier, so I hope that will be a good revision for you. If yes, do let me know in the comment section, and if you are really liking my way of teaching, then do let me know in the comment section, or else you can like the video, subscribe it, and I don't mind if you will share with your friends as well. And most important, if you guys are new to this channel, we are following this playlist pattern wise, and we are following our pattern wise sheet also. If you don't have this link, you can check the link from the description, and if in case you want to connect with me on Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter, all the links will be there in the description. And that's it for this video. Let's meet in another video with some more interesting topics and questions. Till then, keep learning, take care of yourself and your family too.